Hi, Sarah here. If you are new to this channel, if you've never seen me before, my name is Sarah Brickle. I am a professional singer, voice coach, performance mentor, and I've recently trained in life coaching. And previous to this channel has been based on vocal technique and advice for singers and performers in the industry or wanting to be in the industry or that do it as a hobby. And I really wanted to rethink how I could help you in the best way, and the message that I really want to get out there, which is that I truly believe that you can live your passion, live your dream, and be happy and stay true to yourself. And yeah, I've been lucky enough to have always had a job in an industry that I was passionate about. I started out, my first job was as a gymnastics coach. I was a competitive gymnast and it led into that, and I was lucky that I could do that, you know. I did that for 10 years, and alongside that I loved singing and decided that singing and music was what I wanted to do with my life. And so I went and trained as a performer, and for the past 15 years I have been working professionally as a singer and as a voice coach. And I wanted to share something now with you that I wish I had had help with, and that I had been taught, and that I should have learned when I was training. Because in whatever creative industry you are in, whether it's as a singer, an actor, a dancer, an artist, you know, a DJ, whatever, any kind of entrepreneurial business or industry, there are always going to be battles, you know. And no matter how good you are, no matter, you know, what you do and how motivated you are to do this thing that you are driven to do and that you are passionate about, you are going to come across kind of obstacles and battles. And this is kind of about how you deal with those things, because it's not easy. It's not easy being in an industry, in a career where the whole of you is necessary, you know, all the time. You know, it's not just a little bit of you, it's all of you, because it means so much to you. And that is so tough. It is really tough. You know, we come up against rejection, self-doubt, you know, we come across, you know, the inner talk. We tell ourselves things, you know, like, I can't do that, you know, am I good enough to do that? You know, these things chip away at our self-confidence and our self-belief. And how do we deal with that? What do we do? You know, also, what do we do when we have a passion? How do we get to the point, you know, we're very good as creative people at going, yes, this is what I want to do, but having absolutely no idea of how to do it or to get there. We are not that way minded, because we just want to do the thing we love and we want to do it now. And that doesn't always benefit us if it's something we want to do as a job, you know. And if you are thinking of getting into a creative industry, if you're training or you love doing something as a hobby, but you're thinking, how could I turn this into a career, you know, or a little business, or just something on the side that you enjoy, this channel, for the next 10 weeks, I'm going to do a little trial just to see if you're interested in what I've got to say, basically. Because a couple of years ago, I hit a major wall with my career and my life, and I questioned everything about it. And I totally believe that's come from everything I've been through, you know, throughout my career, you know, even back to when I was a gymnast, you know, the kind of mindset, the strength you need to kind of get to the point you want to get to. It's hard, you know, and it can totally strip you back, and it can turn your passion into an absolute nightmare that you hate, because you feel bitter, you feel angry, you feel like, you know, this hasn't worked for me. And we allow all that outwardly stuff other people's decisions and choices for us. Sometimes we allow those things to affect us, and we build up these beliefs in ourselves that, you know, if that didn't work, then this isn't going to work, or if I didn't get that job, then I'm not going to get that one, am I? Or she's better than me, he's better than me, all this kind of stuff. So I wanted to focus in on how we deal with all those things, how we deal with rejection. How do we feel more confident? How can we get better at standing up in front of people and speaking? You know, if that's part of your job, or if it's some part of your job that you would like to do, you know, people that are trying to go up in the world of whatever industry they're in, it's confidence and mindset and motivation that can get you that promotion, or that can get you what you want. But what I want to do, and what my message is to you, is that you can do this. You can do anything that you want. You can live your dream. You can live your passion and stay happy, which is the most important, and stay totally, you know, true to yourself, the authentic you, not the you that you've become because of all the rubbish you've been through and all the you know, awful stuff you've had to go through to get where you were. Or maybe you feel like you've not got to where you wanted to be, and the sort of importance that we put on all that. We can just get rid of all that, and we can truly find what it was that we wanted, or what it is that you want now, and still be passionate about it. Or find a new passion and work out how, take the steps, take action, set some goals, and get to where you want to be. So I'm going to stop blabbing on. That's kind of my motivation and my goal for this. For the next 10 weeks, I'm going to bring you a video about something to do with things like that. So how you deal with rejection, how you can be more confident, you know, how you can get rid of the self-talk that holds you back, how you can set yourself some goals, some realistic goals that you can achieve, you know, that are going to make you feel good about yourself, how to get your mojo back, you know, if you feel like you've lost your passion, if you feel like you've lost your way, you don't have a clue what you want to do. You're just like, I've had enough of this. I do not know what this is, what I'm doing anymore. Things like that. And yeah, it's a journey of self-discovery basically. And it's about finding a bit more out about yourself. You know, being a performer, being in an industry, like I say, that requires the whole of you. You know, whether that is performing or it's just in a job that requires you to be pretty present all the time, fully, mind, body and soul. There are things we need, you know, there's techniques we need to deal with that. And I think that that was missing from my training. That was totally missing. And I think it's missing from a lot of people's training, is that without the right mindset, without the tools to deal with all the rubbish that comes our way, you can't do it, you know. You're not meant to know this stuff. You know, we get told we need to get a thick skin, we need to, you know, get strong to this stuff, let it bounce off you. Well, you know what? We're human beings. We're not meant to not feel stuff. We feel stuff, you know. If somebody says something that's not nice, you're not going to feel great about it. But you can choose how it lets you affect you. You can choose that if you don't get the job you went for, you can choose how it affects your mindset. And I want to give you the power to take control of yourself, you know? Don't let other people, don't let the things affect you. You can affect you. Does that make sense? You know? Let me know, as a creative person, individual, in whatever industry you are in, Let me know the struggles that you face and that you've battled with, and let's try and help others, because I truly think that this stuff needs to be taught, because we're not meant to know how to deal with all this stuff, you know. We need to find ways of dealing with it that don't shut us off, that don't shut us down, that don't cut off our emotions, because that's no good for anybody. Yeah, we need to stay true to yourself, stay who you are, don't turn into someone else to live your dreams and live your passions. Be who you are and make it work for you as you want it. So there we go. Blah. I will see you next week with the first session, which is going to be how to be more confident. And yeah, I'm going to speak to you about that then. I look forward to hearing from you. Give me a thumbs up, give me a hi. Let me know what you battle with as an entrepreneur, as a person in a creative industry, as a performer, as whatever, as just, you know, your everyday person. It's all relevant, and I look forward to hearing from you. Everything now is based at sarahbrickle.com, so you can find everything over there. You can see what I do as a singer and as a coach, and what I offer coaching wise. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. And yeah, I'll be doing this for the next 10 weeks as a little test, and we'll see how it goes. And if you enjoy it, then I will be happy to continue. So I will see you again soon at sarahbrickle.com.